That's fair. That's fine. I was just like, oh yeah. I know that's just a regular Chandelure, but I was like, Wombu, what are you doing here?
No kidding.
Well, boy. That's fair. That's fine. I was just like,
All right, there we go.
yeah,
And
all
gonna
right.
make sure that it's going on
I was just
here
like-
as well. Awesome. Yeah, and everything looks to be pretty good.
Yes. Oh, sugar. I'm not, I'm monitoring Twitch. Do you want me to monitor both?
Nah. We should be good either way.
Okay.
I just need to... Okay, there we go. That's what I was looking
Yeah.
Get over here!
for. Hey, Matt Daddy SNES. Thank you for the subscription. I will say, like, if you can monitor both, great. But if not, it's no big deal. Here's what I'll do, actually.
Yeah, hold on.
I can... Yeah, there we go. I can pull up, Twitch on here.
Okay, yeah, cool. I have Twitch up, actually. I have Twitch up on my screen.
Get
So if you
over
want to put
here!
up YouTube instead. So I
Yeah,
can
by the
monitor
way, did you do 5 gift subs?
Yes, I did.
Oh, that's why.
Hi.
Well then.
I started the party. It's
Okay.
me.
Get over here!
No problem, it's me.
Let me see if I can get
Hi,
this.
CMJ Knight. Hi, Jeppo.
Okay, there we go.
If you want to make it easier, you can also
Get over here!
tab and put it in its own window and move it over if you like. But that's fine. I can see everybody regardless.
Yeah, there we go.
But yeah, hi Max Saltman, hi Gino, hi Colby Kong. Somebody did mention that you might want to change the description on one of them. I think YouTube, because it still says Monhun.
Where specifically?
On YouTube. Mechasalt said you might want to change the description on the YouTube stream. It still says you're playing Monster Hunter.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, very weird.
Because Can I do it through here? Hang on a sec. Let me see. Yes, I can.
All right. Ryujin,
I
thank you for
could
the
have
follow.
sworn. I could have sworn I made that change on the thing itself, but I guess
Get
not.
over here!
I got you. Oh, Lost Mouse also redeemed a posture check.
I was fast.
Oscar, is this an older file or a clean start?
This is going to be a clean start. I will explain in a moment.
Also, hi Dark Flame.
Alright, so here we go.
Bear with me.
Get over here!
Mitch with the 20 gift subs. Let's go.
Actually, though?
Yes,
Oh,
actually.
shit. Jesus Christ, guys. We just got here. Alright, thank you for the notice,
Get over here.
Assault Man. We have it updated. Awesome.
Hell yeah, broski. Hype train already.
And just give me a... Wow, really? That was
Yes.
fast.
Get over here!
Yeah, by the way, guys, in the comments, please let us know if everything sounds okay, if the mic sounds good, if the game sounds good, like, the menu music
Yes.
is, playing. It
Get
was
over
fabulous.
here!
But, yeah, just let us know if everything sounds good, if I need to make any adjustment levels or anything, but if we are good to go, then yeah, we are good to
I
go.
will do my best. Usually I moderate chat logs.
Get over here!
But we are doing 2 different streams. We're doing YouTube and Twitch, so
Yeah, that's going to be a thing. Like, again, the main reason is because we had Scuff with
if
Monster Hunter the last
if
time.
I miss your comment,
Get over
I'm
here!
so sorry.
It's going to happen,
It's-
especially because, like, for me personally, it's gonna be a bit of a thing, because I'm gonna be playing Dead Cells, which a lot of people know is a hard game.
Get
Yes.
over here!
So my focus is going to be on the game for the most part.
Yeah, so I deeply apologize if I missed your comments. I am bouncing back and forth between 2. And I'm gonna be working on a
Get
channel
over here!
Yeah.
while I'm also doing this, so
Yeah, so apologies if we miss your comments or whatnot. We're gonna do our best to keep up with everything. Please understand that it's likely not going to be entirely possible.
Get over
would
here!
not be a Green Scorpion stream if I wasn't being put to work in some way. Twould not be.
Well, I'm sorry.
Get good,
Get
Sheikah.
over
Shut up,
here.
Mecca. Counselor Jordan Paradox said, Dead Cells, huh? I played this before, beaten it multiple times, and my brother was shocked about it. Have fun, though.
Yeah, so, for context, I've played this game to death for a while, and, I've gotten to 3 boss cells. So, I like to consider myself relatively good at this game. I'm going to start playing the game on a brand new file, just so we can basically experience the game from the start. My main goal for today is to go through the game and at the very least defeat the Queen, who is considered to be one of the hardest bosses in this entire game.
Oh, apparently I missed a second round of gift subs from Mitch. I apologize.
Oh, nuts. Jeez, yeah, I noticed that, like, I thought that was a 20 gifts, like, I think it was 20 gift subs he just, like, gave.
We're at a level 8 hype train.
Goodness gracious, guys. Thank you so much. So, yeah, for today, like, today's goal on Dead Cells is to get to at least 2 boss cells and defeat the Queen. If I can do that, I'm gonna consider this an accomplishment, because, like, for those of you who played this game before, Queen's hard.
Get over here!
Okay, so if I didn't see you come in and I didn't say hi to you, I'm sorry.
No, we got plenty of people in already.
I tried.
What, like, the thing is like this notification of all these gift subs is going to come up quite a bit. So
do you want to turn it off?
Nah.
Okay.
That's part of the fun. That's part of the fun.
Get over here!
You're just gonna hear "get over here" 40 times.
Which, by the way,
thank you for the bits, Jalari.
Yes, very. And I guess while this is also going on, I should mention I have a text-to-speech donation button below the Twitch stream thing. So if y'all want to send me a message in some way that you for sure want me to listen to while I'm playing the game, there it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not one to ask for donations very often, but for the record, I did.
I am one to ask. Donate to him now or else.
Also, I had to pay like $1,700 for car repairs.
So. Oh yeah.
Get over
also, we're like making a game project or something.
Oh yeah. So yeah, something else that's been going on between the two of us, and a lot of other people, as a matter of fact.
We need money for that.
Some of y'all have been seeing the updates that I've been putting on YouTube and Twitter, and those of you on Discord have also been keeping up with it. To answer your question, no, I didn't do anything.
Get over here!
Mac, calm down. I didn't have to do anything I didn't do anything specifically to my car. It needed a tune-up. There was a few things that needed to be repaired.
Yeah.
So it was just a general tune-up that I was like, you know what, might as well go ahead and get everything done now, so that I don't have to pay God knows how much money for a bigger repair later. You know what I mean?
Silver Claude said Camille from Judgment.
Get over here!
And Josh the Night Fury said, "The fuck did you do to your car?"
Yeah. No. Like I said, car's fine. It's actually in really good shape. I just needed to... It wasn't a one thing that needed repair. It was a bunch of things. I needed to change the oil. I need to get all 4 tires replaced. Spark plugs. I needed to get the door handle fixed. It was a accumulation of a bunch of things.
SPD Magenta Ranger said, I love this guy Shudder art. I want to join the Discord for it, but I'm really shy and I don't think I would know people. Well, we're both in it and we talk in it frequently. I never shut the fuck up in any of the Discord servers I'm in.
Yeah, like by all means, dude.
But
yeah.
I will. Oh, we hit another level of hype train.
Oh, goodness gracious, guys. Thank you so much.
I'm gonna post the link to it if you guys want to join.
Yeah, there you go.
And I'm gonna pin it to the top of the chat in Twitch.
Awesome.
So if you guys want to join the project server, the Discord link is right here.
Get over here!
Post it on YouTube as well.
Okay.
If you could.
No, I'll do it. Hold on.
Get over here!
Making me do things as your mod.
I'm sorry! But, yeah, the whole thing with Isekai Showdown, long story short,
no, it's fine, it's fine.
Gage and I, basically did a whole drug music thing, and it was like, oh, hey, what would be fun is if we basically made a fighting game roster out of Draw the Music.
Yeah.
And it kind of blew up from there. We would like to pretend that it was intentional, but honestly, it was kind of a spur of the moment.
It was not intentional.
It was kind of just a thing that we decided, hey, you know what? This is actually something cool that we have going. Let's turn it into a passion project. And suddenly we have a foundation for what could possibly be like a fighting game that maybe we could make into something really, really cool later down the line. Who knows? We're gonna try. But as of right now, it's just basically a passion project that we're just like really, really excited about. And who knows? Maybe something will come out of it.
I do not have the ability to pin on YouTube, but I did drop the link into chat, so you guys...
Yeah, that's perfectly fine.
You guys are free to have at it. But yeah, Jillary said, but Gage, you're the bestest mod. No, I'm not. I am awful moderator.
I am going to say, like, how many of these get over here's are we going to hear today? At least 40.
That's why I asked you if you wanted to turn it off, because Mitch donated 48 cents and I donated 5.
Uh-oh, we got our first donation.
Oh, it's from Cyrus.
Ah, okay. He didn't have a message, but thank you for the $4, man.
Wait, what does it say in Streamlabs?
Oh, maybe it does say
it
something. Hang on a sec.
No.
It's dark in here.
It's dark in here. Shut the fuck up, Cyrus. Cyrus is one of our VAs for the project. So, everybody say hi to Cyrus on Twitch.
Hi, Cyrus.
We already heard it 45 times. So, you're building a roster. Yeah, currently, Jojo, we are building a roster. We have 16 currently. I think November 18th is when we said we're doing the next round on Twitch.
Tentatively, I still need to check my schedule, but yes.
It's subject to be earlier or later. We don't know, but we are shooting to do the last round in November.
Yes. Alright, on that note, I think I'm ready to get going. Like I said, this is going to be a fresh file of Dead Cells. We're just here to have fun. So, yeah. if you guys like just want to like chill around and you know, ask questions, comment, you know, do whatever. We're just here to hang out. So
are we getting the run back? What do you mean, Josh? Can we add Sagata Sanshiro? No, these are all gonna be original characters. If you don't know, by the way, if you've been keeping up on Oscar's YouTube channel, all the art he's been posting is art that I've done. So yeah. If you want to judge people, if you want to judge somebody based on the character designs, judge me.
Alright, so I need to get used to, like, not being so underpowered again.
Mega said I may have already submitted a future challenge, but I'm not sure if it was caught. I might not have.
Feel free to post it again if you want.
Highlight my message. Sheikah, how's the poll, by the way, since Fernando was leading? Who's leading, actually?
Fernando is now.
Fernando is with 7 votes, and Riftmaster is with 7. You guys really like the Bull Luchador. Count Sojourn said, hey, Oscar, maybe at some time would you consider streaming Dark Souls Remastered?
Probably not. I'm actually not too big. I'm actually not, like, I kind of grew out of Dark Souls, admittedly. Oh, yeah, that's right. I can't do the whole break the weapon down and... Okay, so, shield and sword. Keep it simple. Ah!
Run back.
Already I'm sucking.
Run back is a fighting game term. Oscar should know what it means. I'm sorry, I don't.
I
don't play video games. I just.
It's like it's the whole like run it back.
Damn, self-promoting in someone else's chat, shaking my head. She goes, "Shut the fuck up, Mecca." Love you. Mean it.
Okay, I need to get used to like not having certain abilities.
Challenge submission on your 5th run. Do a survival build.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
We can do that. Griel said, Bull Luchador forever, friend all the children. Hell yeah! I love you too, Sheikah. I love you, Mecca. Shoot, there was a question here. Action Production 14, so what about the project you two are doing? I missed this part. On Twitch, I pinned a Discord link above us on one direction or the other, I don't know. And it's to the fighting game theme project we're working on.
Yes.
Right now we have a lot of moving parts. We're trying to do something with it. We have been talking about engines and we've been talking about mechanics. We have VAs who are doing like fun things, like giving voices to the characters. We've been recording a lot of copy pastas and shit posts and stuff, so it's been a lot of fun. And yeah. Josh Knight Fury said, "Hey Sheikah, is there art of Vivian without her mask?" No, and there never will be.
Yeah, that's part of the fun.
That's part of the joke. Is that we talked about doing a beach day episode, like themed set of illustrations, and like we'd put like Vivian in like a sexy bikini, but she'd still have the stupid Plague Doctor mask on. So
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, no, it's a very the Plague Doctor mask stays on during intimacy kind of joke.
I did kind of kind of like play with the idea of like, oh, I can't activate this yet. I did kind of play around with the idea of like during like a certain move or super, she does take the mask off, but you don't see like her face. You just see a black abyss with like one eye,
Hi,
like when
Dash
she's
Dust.
like doing a super or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I
also,
played around with that idea.
Action Production did spontaneous top three Sonic rivals.
Top 3 Sonic rivals, as in
Yeah.
like the best rivals. If we're talking best rivals, Silver, Knuckles, Shadow.
Okay.
And even then, Shadow and Knuckles are kind of like intertwining because while I do think Shadow is a better overall rival, I like Knuckles' character more. That's just me
True.
personally. Let's see, we got
Sorry,
Electric
forgot.
Whip. Nothing I necessarily want. I'm fine with this.
And Noobzilla said, "Silver, really?"
Yeah, I actually like Silver's character. Like, say what you will, Silver's a good boy. He just kind of like got debuted in a really bad game.
Jeppo did say Shadow did post Eggman's nudes to Twitter.com. Dash just says, "I've never played this game. Is it fun?"
It is very fun. Keep in mind though, you will die a lot.
It's a roguelike, right?
Yes, it is a
Yeah.
roguelike, and as a roguelike, this game can be hard. Let's see, anywhere else I can go?
Oh no, a fight has broken out.
What fight has broken out? Oh,
over Silver. If we like Silver or not.
yeah, fun fact, I like Silver. Fight me.
Sorry, I
yeah,
just
go ahead,
forgot. I just forgot about YouTube. I am bouncing back and forth.
You know what?
Pyramid
Why
M
not? Let's
said,
grab it.
"Oh my god, the incredible Scorpion and one of my favorite artists of Sheikah, just the pick me up I needed." Hi.
Hey.
I don't think we've met before.
Who is this?
Their YouTube name is the Pyramid N, and I'm like,
I see it.
hi.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I don't think we've met before, but hello. It's usually, in fairness, we're usually on Twitch.
Yeah, we started going on
We're-
YouTube
we're
because we
usually
like
on
I did Monster Hunter a little while ago and we got stuck.
Yeah.
So I decided, hey, might as well just
Ooh,
go on YouTube, and it's working fine.
It's gonna be extra fun in November when
Oh, yeah.
we do the next Draw the Music, because that's gonna be mine and my internet sucks.
Let's upgrade Firebrands.
Oh no, now they're quoting Snapcube in the Twitch chat.
I have to update my audio equipment. I updated my audio equipment.
Colton Brown says, "Hey Oscar, how are you doing?"
Good. Okay, so we can grab health flasks, great, and now we can do more with that. 25 cells. Oh, recycling. Transform objects found on the ground into chests or chests into gold. I actually might grab that.
CMJ Nate says, "So I've been playing Breath of the Wild for the last few months, fought Fireblade last night, and now I understand why he was on the worst boss list."
Oh, yeah.
I didn't think Fireblade was that hard.
No, Fireblade is not hard. That's the problem.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, like a boss fight can be easy and still really good. Hi, Colgera.
Yeah.
But no, Fireblight was a joke. It was not that good of a boss fight in general. And but here's the thing though, like I only listed Fireblight because arguably I think Varudania is worse. But jury's out on whether you consider that one a boss fight. It's basically a glorified stealth mission.
Hunter vs. Red Spy said, "Hey Oscar and Sheikah, how's your day been? But to ask a question, if you run into any of them, do you plan on using the crossover weapons?"
Yes, actually. Basically, here's the thing. I'm basically just going through a fresh file right now. Anything that I run into is fair game. Which I might actually ask, like, I don't know if North's in the chat right now. He might come in later. But I might actually ask him for like a reminder on how to unlock certain things, because like again, it's been a while since I played this. And like I'm just so used to being so overpowered and having 3 boss cells.
Evan Sky, yeah, we're not banning Mech Assault Man. He's quoting Snapcube's Sonic Adventure dub. He's fine. If I were to ban him, he would have actually been banned by now. But we're not banning Mecha.
Oh, cool. There's actually like a combo meter now for the combo upgrade.
Scars McLovin asked, how are you enjoying Dead Cells?
I love this game. So for those of you who may not know, I was introduced to this game by my friend North, and because he knows I love me some roguelikes, he would not shut up about it. I say that in an endearing way, mind you. Okay, there we go. Oh, by the way, one other thing I like about this game, I love the music. The music is fantastic.
I don't have headphones on, so I can't hear it.
Oh man, I'll have to get you a pair later.
I was gonna bring my stupid pink cat ear headphones, and I forgot them. I always do that.
I do have a pair of like earbuds if you want, but again, like the main problem is that you'll be hearing double voicing, which can get annoying. So let's go with sinew slicers. Oh man, I want the spider walk, but I don't have it.
Oh god, we're probably going to get a lot of text-to-speech ship posting. I don't know, Cyrus's didn't work. Because Cyrus submitted a donation and his didn't work. Also, hi Austin, Western Echidna's in chat.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey.
Oh, is this where I'm gonna get the vines? Oh, elite. Yeah, baby.
Oh, Battle Mage Azulio said, I actually tried Skull the Hero Slayer, and honestly, it's a bit to whoop your ass without mercy at the start for my tastes. I get it, it's a roguelite, but it's supposed to be hard from the get-go, but geez.
Yeah, dude. Welcome to roguelikes.
Yeah.
Want to know one of the most forgiving roguelikes out there that's still pretty hard at the start? Hades. Hades is like one of the most accessible roguelikes out there. It'll kick your ass at the start.
Hades,
that's just the nature of roguelikes.
Hades is the only roguelike I'm good at. Like passable at, you know.
Yeah, the thing about like Hades that I appreciate, not to like throw shade at anyone, mind you, but Hades is like one of the few roguelikes out there that's actually not that hard to be good at.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that in a condescending manner as like, oh, get good. Like, that's just the nature of the game itself.
Mech Assault Man said I was going to say Risk of Rain 2, but Hades, I'm booty at Risk of Rain, though.
No,
I'm
no,
terrible at Risk of Rain.
Risk of Rain is, like, not the hardest roguelike out there, but you gotta understand a lot of shit.
Battle Mage
like,
says,
right out of the gate if you're gonna get into Risk of Rain.
Battle Mage says, same Sheikah, same. Lol. Sheikah, you played one game during stream. No, someone gifted it to me on Steam. I tried it.
No, that was Amber who did it on stream at one time.
It was me and Wombu.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I made us all select the plant, and then we were riding around on each other's backs.
That's right. You were playing as Rex.
Yeah, we were playing as Rex. That was me. When did you get it? Like a month ago? 2 months ago? Something like that. I don't play it though because I suck at it. Shoot, there's been a lot of things in chat.
Nah, you're good. Like, don't feel obligated to keep up with all of it, because that's a tall order.
I know. Darkest Dungeon counts as a roguelike, right?
Which one?
Darkest Dungeon.
Yes, that is a unique take on a roguelike, because it is an RPG roguelike.
Pancakes the Pod says, speaking of roguelikes, have you heard of Have a Nice Death?
Yes. I do wanna look into it.
Okay. Also, Mecha, maybe if I decide to pick up Risk of Rain 2 again, but I'm so bad at it. I'm so bad.
I mean, everyone sucks at the start. I sucked at it for a while until I got good at it, so I can't go here because I don't have Spider Climb. No, Spider Climb is like one of the most valuable abilities in this game, and I can't wait to get it again. Vampire Survivors is also a fantastic one.
Yeah, I was about to say, they're all talking about Vampire Survivors.
That's a good one.
Darkest Dungeon 2 is more of a roguelike than the first one, I think.
Yes, specifically because, like, Darkest Dungeon 2, I suppose, or Darkest Dungeon 1 kind of, like, follows the realm of roguelite, because like Darkest Dungeon, the first one, follows the whole thing is like you basically make as much progress as you can, little by little, in a grand campaign style game. Whereas Risk of Rain, or not Risk of Rain, Darkest Dungeon 2 is more run based.
Andrew Pace? Over on YouTube says XCOM, Darkest Dungeon, and Hades are among the few roguelites that I've played.
XCOM?
Does XCOM count?
I don't think XCOM's a roguelike. It's not from what I recall.
Jeff.
It's a real-time strategy.
Jeppa says, Sheikah, any good horror comedy recommendations? Like for video games or in general?
Oh, easy. What's that one roguelike horror game called where you basically go into the gut and you're dealing with meat all the time?
Are you talking about Golden Light?
Yeah, that's it.
From the list?
Yeah, that's it.
Golden Light is kind of a screwed up sense of humor. Also, I would count Binding of Isaac.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
I would count Binding of Isaac as a horror comedy.
In a sort of like other kind of way, I would say Shaun of the Dead also kind of counts.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, are you talking movies? Are you talking just video games?
I mean, I guess you could say in general, because yeah, Shaun of the Dead, for like how funny it is, also is kind of fucked up.
Oh, Jeppo just says in general. Yeah, Shaun of the Dead's a pretty funny movie.
Oh, no, I think it's a great movie. I love it. But yeah, like, it is, like, it's still kind of fucked up.
It depends on what your sense of humor is, but Bodies, Bodies, Bodies is a very, very funny horror comedy.
I don't know that one.
It's hard to explain. It's like about a bunch of like Gen Z party girls who get like trapped in a really like horrific situation, and it's very funny. So is Happy Death Day is pretty funny too. Whoa, lots of highlighted messages. Battle Mage Azula says, quick question for Oscar, sorry if you answered it, but what would you say your favorite element would be? Like I'm not just talking the classic for the usual aspects, like anything that says element to you.
Earth. I think Earth is super underrated, and there's a lot of really, really cool and unique ways you can implement Earth.
Colton says, it's really long. Here's the joke. A guy walks into a bar, orders a drink, sits down, and pulls out an 11-inch pianist. And the bartender asks how he got him. Okay, that's all right. Yeah.
I've heard that one.
Okay.
I've heard that one.
Josh Night Fury says, you guys didn't see the FNAF movie, did you? No, I have not yet. I have not. I've heard divided things about it.
I'm not really interested in the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, particularly because I'm just not a big fan of Five Nights at Freddy's, so, you know, take that for what you will.
Jeppo, yeah, What We Do in Shadows would be considered a horror comedy as well. What We Do in Shadows is a fucking funny movie. If you've never seen it. I
haven't heard that one either.
What We Do in Shadows, it's about a bunch of vampires, like living in like the modern day, but they're all really terrible, and they're really bad at being vampires.
Oh, I think I've heard of this, actually.
I have to do my dark bidding on the internet. What are you bidding on? A table?
Yeah,
yeah. That TikTok noise is from What We Do in Shadows.
Okay.
It's a very funny movie. I do recommend it.
I didn't know that one. That's pretty good.
Vampires don't do dishes. Yes! I love that movie. And there's also a What We Do in Shadows series that's very funny as well.
Mechasol, thank you for the $1. Hey Oscar and chat, did you all watch the Mario movie? Make a movie of these nuts, got him.
Gotti,
it seems like the text to speech isn't working. I'll have to figure that out later.
It's not working, yeah. Thank you, Mecha, very base.
But yes, I have watched the Mario movie. It was fun. It was, like, alright. I enjoyed it. Like, is it the greatest movie out there? No, not by any stretch of the imagination, but I enjoyed it well enough. I thought it was fun.
Colton asked, does this game count as a horror comedy? I don't think this game's really a horror.
No, it's not really a horror. Like, is it gory? Like, yes, but about as gory as you can expect, like, you know, pixels to be.
Yeah.
But nah, this is more like action-based.
Yeah.
So, nah, not quite horror. Okay, is there like a hidden treasure up there? Possibly. Doesn't look like it. So I think I am good to go to the ramparts.
I know it was a low-hanging fruit, but I wanted to do that after watching Doug Duck. Shut up, Mecha.
Nah, you're good, man. You're
I
good.
love
You're
it.
good.
I love Doug Doug.
You are an incorrigible arse. Alright, so did we get the 60? No, we didn't. Damn.
Somebody asked, is Cocaine Bear considered a horror comedy?
No, it's just a comedy.
I would call it like a Grindhouse.
That's a good way to put it.
I
yeah.
would call it like a Grindhouse movie. I would have to say that this game's humor is incredible at times.
Oh, this game? Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely. This game is funny. Like, this game is super funny sometimes.
Magus said, what are some of your favorite weapons in the game, whether they be by power or design?
In this game?
Yes.
Ooh, that's a good question. I typically like one of two, like, I typically go either, brutality or survival, when it comes to my builds in this game. Tactical is also good, but, like, only if, like, I get a really good build with it. I typically like the shields. Call me typical for this, but spiked shield or round shield compared with, the armadillo pack is one of my favorite combinations in this entire game. If I were to pick my favorite weapon by, like, overall design, it's been a little while. It has been a little while, but I think...
Unrelated. Well, related, but unrelated.
Yeah?
The YouTube comments and the Twitch comments are appearing on Streamlabs.
Yes, they are.
So that's nice. Okay, cool. So
Yeah, that actually does make things a
I'll
little
be
bit more
paying a
convenient,
little bit
yeah.
more attention. Jeremy, I don't know that you can lurk in YouTube. I know you can use the lurk command on Twitch, but I don't know about YouTube. Isn't Courage the Cowardly Dog a horror comedy show? Yes.
Yes, very,
Yes, it
very.
is. Somebody else, I believe on YouTube, mentioned like the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, the Owl House, and the Ghost of Molly McGee.
I don't know about the Owl House. Grim
Uh,
Adventures of Billy and Mandy kind of gets there.
Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy has some moments, for sure.
Yeah, the thing about the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, I would call it less horror and more absurdist.
Do you remember the one episode where they make all the screwed up wishes and the one kid wishes for the fucked up bunny?
Yeah.
That was like, hey Cartoon Network, that was messed up.
Honestly, like, they got... here's the thing about the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. They messed up by creating a character like Billy.
Yeah, I was like, that episode with the bunny, I was like, that was screwed up, Cartoon Network. Somebody said Evil Dead 1 isn't a horror comedy, but Army of Darkness is. Yeah!
What do we have here?
Vincent Sisson said, so another roguelike. You really like them. They are fun to stream.
Customization rune. Awesome.
Speaking of Courage the Cowardly Dog, he's about to fight Scooby-Doo in Death Battle.
Oh, I have no idea about that one. I'm not sure how much I'm going to be invested into that one because, like, that just seems like a silly fight to me.
Neither of those characters are fighting characters.
Exactly. The thing is like, you could also say the same about, like, Bill Cipher and Discord, but, like, that one was just way too juicy to, like, resist. And honestly, I actually really like that one. Like, I was actually pleasantly surprised by how well that was handled.
Cobalt. Has Cobalt asked, does Alert Command do anything?
Say again?
So it's a Twitch thing. So the Alert Command just basically lets the streamer know that you technically are still watching.
Ah, got it.
But you might not be chatting. That's pretty much all Alert does, is to like let you know that, like, hey, I'm still here. Noobzilla asked, Green Scorpion, I don't remember if you told us, but what led you to the name Green Scorpion? Is it just a Mortal Kombat joke back in the day or something else?
You might be disappointed by the answer. It is nothing more complicated than just my favorite animal and my favorite color. That's all it is. So, yeah, sorry it's not anything more interesting, but that's literally all it is.
Oh, Zabe's 10 times 8 question for both of us. Hey guys, question for both of you. I got inspired by your idea, Isekai Showdown, And it started as a joke now, but basically I made an arcade mode and a main villain. So my question is, would you like to hear my pitch, since it is long, and I wouldn't comment in parts, starting and ending with the 3 dots. So, this is where I'm going to take over for a bit.
Yeah, go for it.
There is a Discord link pinned at the top of the chat. That Discord link will take you to the public Isekai Showdown server that we made specifically for talking about the project. In that server, there's a community suggestions box in which you can throw out your suggestions, your ideas, things that you would like to see, so on and so forth. So if you go there and if you want to tell us about your idea, you can totally do that. Killua Morales said, question for both of you. What's your favorite anime?
Oh, ooh, that's a loaded question.
If you want to know for all time, for me, Madoka Magica. Currently, I'm on Chainsaw Man. I love Chainsaw Man.
For me personally, it's generally between 2, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood or Hellsing Ultimate.
Ooh, those are good choices. Sheikah, can we consider the OG Resident Evil 4 a comedy horror? I would.
Yeah, actually, that's a good one. That's a good one.
I would consider the OG Resident Evil 4. Your right
Maybe
hand,
kind of unintentionally.
Your right hand comes off?
Maybe kind of unintentionally, though.
Where's everybody going? Bingo.
I think it would be prudent if you, the master of unlocking, take it with you. Nah, that game was both funny intentionally and unintentionally.
Oh, also Ragnarok's in here. Hi, Ragnarok.
How's it going, man?
Josh the Night Fury said favorite Alucard quote from Hellsing.
Oh, see, there's a lot of those.
Get over here!
My favorite moment, however, to quote specifically, is less a quote from Alucard himself and more an exchange between him and Walter, and it's talking about the Jackal. Like, just hearing Walter describe the Jackal and hearing, like, Alucard's reaction to how good that weapon is just, like, really, like, entertaining to me. Like, what was it? The Jackal. A 19mm anti-freak combat pistol. It fires custom-made rounds. Far more powerful than the 454 Castle rounds you're used to. And then it just goes on from there and is like, and the rounds? 5mm explosive shells. Casings, pure Macedonian silver. And the tips, explosive mercury. Mercury tips, and they're already blessed. I don't know what it is about that exchange specifically that just tickles me, but it's just so much fun hearing them just talk about it so passionately. So, yeah.
Somebody in chat asked, does Wakfu count as an anime?
Is what?
Wakfu. So Wakfu's French?
I've seen Wakfu. I've not, like, by seen, I mean I know what it is. I've never actually, like, watched it.
I tried to watch Wakfu. It was alright. But I'm gonna say no.
Is it an anime style?
It's an anime style,
show?
But it's French.
Yeah.
So,
because anime specifically is like specifically talking about Japanese animation, you know? So.
What's going on YouTube? What's YouTube saying? Kevin Cardinal, hi, welcome into the chat. Scars McLevin, for Sheikah and Oscar, if you've seen it, favorite Chainsaw Man ending. I'm not gonna say because I don't want to talk spoilers.
Yeah, I'm not into Chainsaw Man myself, so I have nothing to contribute there.
I know there's a lot of people who are only watching the anime right now, and a lot of shit's happened in the manga since the anime ended. So I'm like, no, I will politely refrain from spoiling Chainsaw Man.
One other anime, by the way, that a lot of people are surprised by the fact that I really, really like this one, but I like it because certain slice of life anime really, really clicks with me. Fruits Basket.
Fruits Basket has a charm to it.
I actually really like how, Fruits Basket has a certain simple charm to it that I appreciate.
There's a lot of anime that I really, really, really like. I wouldn't call them my favorite, but I do like them a lot. Spy Family.
Spy X Family's fantastic.
I adore Spy Family. I really like Kaguya-sama Love is War. What else have I been watching recently?
Crap. I am going to admit that I also have a soft spot for Komi Can't Communicate.
Komi Can't Communicate is very cute.
Like, it is,
I do like
super
Komi
adorable.
Can't Communicate. random question. What unused type combination would you like to see in a future Pokemon game? I'm not clicking the link, Jojo. I'm sorry.
Oof.
Mechasalt Man has.
I have to think about like what types haven't been used, but go on.
Yeah, Mechasalt Man had asked, have you two watched Cyberpunk Edge Runners?
Yes.
I have watched Edge Runners.
Cyberpunk Edge Runners is fantastic.
It was very, very good. Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, because I like the dragons. Kobayashi's Dragon Maid is a deeply problematic fave of mine, I have to admit.
I'm not into it myself, personally. For obvious reasons, maybe. But, you know, just not into it.
I'm like deeply problematic anime, but there are some episodes that are very funny.
Look, problematic opinions are perfectly fine. I like me Edelgard despite the fact that I don't think she's a good person, and you like Juri despite knowing that she's not a good person.
I do not like the ravioli, but other than that.
I had to you had to explain to me what the whole ravioli meant. That was funny.
Ravioli, do not leave the dragon lowly. On the other hand, there's Radiant, a French manga that got an anime, but the adaptation was not the best. Has anybody seen America the Motion Picture, also known as Not Chainsaw Man?
Can't say I have.
I don't know what that means. Sheppo asked, Oscar was wondering, do you watch Dead Meat? And do we know a kill count record of 80-41 thanks to the TF2 source film?
Can't say I have. I'm just gonna say right now,
okay.
That's probably a no.
Colton Brown says, I don't know if you two know this, but there's a Spy Family video game coming out next year. I did know that.
Yes, it's not like it wasn't on the Nintendo Direct, and gosh darn it, that enemy is annoying.
I got to watch In Love with the Villainous, been excited for it as I love the concept of it. I've heard about In Love with the Villainous. I've heard that it's very good. Campfire Cooking in Another World and Senko's Song are definitely some chill animes that I like. What triggers new anime about the people who go in the dungeon to kill fantasy creatures to eat them?
Oh, I don't remember.
Oh, but
I know what you're talking about.
That one looks good. I'm excited for that one. It's not out yet, though.
Yeah, I'm actually not sure about that one myself. I took way too much damage.
Lady of Whims, yes, it was ravioli. Yeah, that's delicious in dungeon. Thank you. I am looking forward to that one. Ghost Stories is a masterpiece.
Oh my god, Ghost Stories has a whole story behind it. But like, absolutely ironically love it.
I love Ghost Stories.
I love it purely on an ironic standpoint. There's this one anime that Amber wants me to watch, specifically because we watched the abridged version of it and it's free. Because apparently free is kind of like stupidly dumb, but in the best way.
Free's ridiculous. I didn't get super into free, but all of my friends were super into free when free came out.
Amber was into free I think specifically because she's just like, she was into swimming. She kind of still is.
Ghost Stories is legendary when it comes to bad dubs. So, for those of you who don't know, Ghost Stories,
Ghost Stories is the whole thing.
Ghost Stories, basically, the dub house bought the anime for dirt cheap, and the original, because it tanked in Japan, the studio was like, we don't care what you do with it. The only rules they were given was they weren't allowed to change how the ghosts were defeated, and they weren't allowed to change the plot of the episode, and then that was it. And so, like, the voice actors went nuts.
Oh my god, they basically took that whole spiel of like, do whatever it takes to get views, and they did it.
It's so funny.
It's so
funny.
Like, you know that they were just like, you know what, no one's gonna be interested in this, let's just like put every single problematic like trope you can think of in this one anime, and they did it.
Regretfully quote the rabbit episode.
Oh, the rabbit episode's the greatest. Like, I love that one.
Touch me harder.
Yeah.
Like, I love that episode so much.
It's not because you're a rabbit. It's because you're black. Like, it's so awful.
It's awful.
It is awful. we do not condone that kind of behavior on the Green Scorpion, but that doesn't mean we're not gonna laugh
However,
about it.
It's very funny.
It's super
It's
hilarious.
very funny.
It is absolutely hilarious.
Oh yeah, so I do not recommend watching Ghost Stories to everybody because
No.
it is very, very raunchy. It's very bad.
raunchy, and it's kind of like it's cringe humor in a way.
Oh yeah.
And coming from someone who's not big into cringe humor, I find it hilarious, but I still find some aspects of Ghost Stories difficult to watch.
Ghost Stories is the Snap Cube of anime, kind of. All right, see you later, Ragnarok. Have fun.
Might as well.
Pancakes the Pop said, we do not condone this kind of behavior. However, we do find it hilarious.
All right, place your bets, guys. Will I be able to defeat the concierge without taking damage?
I say no. Not that I don't have any faith in you, but...
Nah, that's a fair assessment to make.
Lovely Me asks, Green Scorpion, what are your thoughts on the next death battle?
Kind of just like gonna see how that plays out, but honestly, like I kind of fell out of like death battle after a while. Gonna be honest with you.
I don't think I have watched a single death battle episode since like college. Jeremy Thompson said, ravioli, ravioli, give me the formuoli.
Yep. Oh, there's the damage.
Yeah. Called it.
Oh, jeez.
Called it.
Still doing good. Yeah, dude, like traps and sentries destroy the concierge. And there we have it. And we have Challenger's Rune.
I haven't done a single ounce of work
You're
on the
fine!
asset that is due on Sunday.
You're fine as, like, I trust you, okay?
Something Davy Jones skull.
Oh, you know what? By the way, to answer Mech's question from earlier,
Oh,
I
yeah.
think I know what my favorite weapon is, and it's specifically for a certain combination. And
It was
that...
Magus, by the way.
Oh, it was Magus Andrus?
Yeah.
Okay, I think my favorite weapon is the baseball bat. Specifically, because the baseball bat deals critical damage when you're dealing with a stunned target. And there's a lot of really, really cool ways to stun targets, especially with Armadillo Pack. You also can combine it with the, I forget what it's called, but it's like, oh, thrown objects. Because thrown objects also has a chance of stun if you do it properly. So my favorite combination is get a sub-weapon that stuns, and then just wail on them with the baseball bat. Which, by the way, fun fact, the baseball bat is a crossover weapon from, of all things, Hotline Miami.
Oh, really?
The idea is that, like, when you open a door on them, they get stunned, and as a result, the baseball bat is an insta-kill.
Oh, that's interesting.
So they reference that in this game, that if you stun someone, the bat deals critical damage. You even see the numbers in the design of the text of Hotline Miami.
Gotcha.
Yeah, there's a ton of those kinds of references in this game.
Okay, interesting.
But yeah, I think my favorite weapon is the baseball bat.
Okay. Exalt Man said didn't take you for a Hotline Miami player.
I have played Hotline Miami. Yes.
That actually does not shock me.
It like the thing is like is it a risque and raunchy game? Absolutely. Is it fun as shit? Yes. It's also very it provides the kind of challenge that I love. So, yeah.
Jeremy in chat asked, have you played Dead by Daylight, Oscar Engage?
No.
A lot less toxic with friends and not scary at all.
I'm going to be honest with you, like, I have zero interest in Dead by Daylight, and I likely will never have any interest in Dead by Daylight.
Played Dead by Daylight, Oscar?
No. No.
We have an inside joke about Dead by Daylight.
Mm-hmm.
But no, neither of us have played it. Kaya... Actually, going back to the project for a minute, all of the VAs that I have wrangled together, we're planning on doing some kind of party game stream. We've talked about Dead by Daylight, we've talked about Among Us, we've talked about all that, so that is a possibility in the future. But,
we're gonna keep to the basic path here, so we're gonna go to the Stilt Village. I love the music in the Stilt Village, by the way. Any of the piratey themes in this game, fan-fucking-tastic. I cannot wait to go to the, I forget what it's called, but it's,
Leo...
It's the, I think it's a shipwreck.
Oh, no! Bot! Ban the bot. Hold on.
Ah, you're good, you're good.
Hold on, I'm banning him. He gone.
Stop throwing your babies at me.
Boo, stinky bot.
Oh, okay, you have a 3-hit combo. You gotta remember that.
Boo, stinky bot. Wait, there were a bunch of questions that were asked. Mexel Man, I'd legit play Among Us with you, Gabe. Yeah, we might be playing Among Us just because there's a lot of VAs that we've wrangled, and there's you can do a lot of players in Among Us, so we might be doing Among Us.
I was never into Among Us personally.
You will! No, I'm just kidding. You will!
Upgraded Fire Brands, yes please.
Synth Jam and LP or L Python, welcome in.
God,
I don't
music in this game
know
is so good.
why, but the bot seemed a little bit less noticeable. Because it started out with one of those like human responses, like "Hi, sorry to bother you." Yeah. What did the bot say was a popcorn bot? It was one of those fucking buy viewers against TOS shit. You guys still looking for VAs, by the way? I want in. Oh, we have 8 more characters coming. There are some characters I have not cast yet. They are all women. Because we got... Did I ever tell you, by the way, that I got 45 submissions from guys? I got...
For who?
Just from guys who wanted to be VAs. I
Nice.
got 45 people that came into my DMs. It was a nightmare week.
I imagine so.
Everyone auditioned for Walter.
I will say there's one guy that I know that you also know that
posture check.
Ah, thank you. There's one guy I know that you also know that I think would make a great VA for the project if he's
Okay.
ever interested in doing it. Alex Roshan.
I was about to say, is it Alex?
Yeah.
I almost asked him, but I don't know him well enough. Like, hey!
Try it!
I
Like,
mean,
you got nothing to
That's
lose.
a you question, though. You're more his friend than I am.
Fair enough, but like, it never hurts to ask, as I always say.
True. Mexel Man said hydrate or dead rate.
Yes, sir. Give me a second. Okay, this is another weapon that I absolutely love as a twin daggers, particularly because of the combo aspect of it. Yes.
Shiga, I can't remember, but does your fighting game have a wrestler? It has a luchador who's currently leading the poll for the next Splash illustration that I do.
Yeah, the
because
Splash-
everybody
the-
loves the bull luchador.
Yo, the Splash illustrations look fantastic, by the way.
Thank you. Remember Alex is busy with Digital Circus. He's done with Digital Circus. They haven't funded season 2 yet, or the first season. So he's not, like, he's a part of it, but also being a VA his job. Taking advantage of his amazing Digital Circus
Jesus.
popularity. Or just taking advantage of the fact that he's Oscar's friend? Question mark? Like,
No! Really?
more question mark?
Fucking Cannoneers.
Chigard, speaking of, when do you plan on doing East Guy Showdown Drop Music Part 2? Tentatively November 18th.
Yes.
But Oscar has to see if he has off, and then I need to put in that I have off, because we're going to make, like, a big event out of it.
Yeah.
Did you see the Amazing Digital Circus pilot? Of course I watched it. Alex is in it. Wait, do you like fun adventure horror death excited angel food cake? That was a salad.
Word salad?
Word salad. I almost want to dare you to ask Lanny, but that's a stretch. Honestly, right now, a lot of the VAs are like, indies. A lot of them are indies. A lot of them are like aspiring VAs. A lot of them are like up and comers. I have vetted everybody. I have listened to all the auditions. I hold on to all the auditions, so you are welcome to audition to me, but I need girls. I need girls. I'm sorry. I need women.
I actually know a couple. I actually might know a couple of female voices that might be.
Ari's auditioning for me. Yes. I'm waiting on her tape, but Ari's auditioning. I think I might know where to put her.
Mm-hmm. I also have my friend Sade, possibly like coming in for Tatiana specifically.
I haven't watched The Amazing Digital Circus, and I probably won't watch it for a long time. I will, but not too soon. Jebbo asked, is Josh available? Probably, but,
Josh is more of a writer than anything else.
Yeah.
When it comes to, like, that kind of thing. Not that he hasn't done voice work before, I don't think, but, he's not necessarily known for it.
Ari and Josh are also parents of twins. They're busy. Yeah,
yes,
they are busy, which is why I'm still waiting on Ari's audition, but I would like to say that I did not bully Ari into auditioning. She came to me willingly and asked to audition, and I said, oh my god, of course, please audition.
She actually messaged me about it as well, like asking for details on like how to do Tatiana because she really likes Tatiana's character because I used her for like our D&D campaigns.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know, I have someone else in mind for that, but I'm not gonna stop her from trying out at least. You know? Why not? Freaking Cannoneer!
Like Ari's wonderful. So
oh, she's a sweetheart. She's an absolute sweetheart.
She's wonderful, and I have a part for her no matter what. So I'm just waiting to hear her. Because would Quarter Guy be interested in? I don't know. I didn't ask.
That's a possibility.
He didn't. He's in my server. He's in Oscar's server, so he knew about the announcement. Because I let everybody in my server know. I was like, hey, blah blah. I was like, hey, I need VAs. And he didn't come to me. Obviously he could, but
yeah, if he's interested, then like we're more than happy to welcome him.
Why must I be a dude? Like I said, we are eight more.
Oh, do you want
8 more characters?
You want to hear a funny story?
Yes.
There was this one time at work where we didn't have any like extra female voices for translations for women, right?
Yes.
I actually had to do it myself because like as you may have known, apparently I have a pretty good female voice according to people.
You know, anytime I voice Tatiana, right?
Right, yeah.
Yeah, that. Which apparently, according to some people, like it's decent enough to like get away with, and I'm like, you know, the fact that they made me do that at work speaks volumes.
Half Crooked Grin said, so Gage, will you be playing Gage in the game? Yes, I'm also doing Katarina. I'm also doing the Star Lady.
Well, chicken. Actually, it's probably bacon.
So Oscar does Kabuki? I guess kinda. You do crossplay. So.
I probably could pass off with Kabuki, but yeah, dude, like I've dressed up as 2B, I've dressed up as Shantae, I've done this before. Absolutely.
Yeah, I think you could probably.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. All right, Clock Tower.
I apologize. I haven't been checking in on YouTube.
Nah, you're good. You're
Sorry,
good.
Twitch chat goes by so fast.
It does. Hey, how's it going, North?
Hi, North. Welcome in.
So yeah, there he is.
Hydrate or Dihydrate, you just drank.
Yep, I just did.
Zabe said, I was informed that the main bad guy is already decided, but I enjoyed making idea. Can I get permission for the writing and scripting channels since I would like to see the other ideas? You can look at it, but unfortunately, unless I put you as a staff role, you cannot post in it.
Yes.
That would be something you would have to talk to me about over Discord very seriously. Cobalt Ordinaire said, have you ever considered getting Gabriel from Ultra Kill into your game? We are not talking about guest characters. We're only doing G. Willikers ideas.
Yeah, that is way
That's
into
like
the future.
Way out of the way. Tempest Swarm said, sup dudes, how you doing? And I'm doing good. Thank you for asking, Tempest. This stream is like holes. It was made for me. Shut up, North.
I just realized what he said.
It's my stream. It was made for me.
Alright, might as well heal up and refill the potion.
Sheikah, idea about your wrestler. They have a bull mask. Could you do some references to Vader?
What?
What? Like Darth Vader?
I don't know if he might be referencing like a wrestler,
Maybe?
like an actual like Vader wrestler.
North said the prisoner from Dead Cells could have a really cool fighting game moveset.
Oh, absolutely, he could.
Vader being a wrestler, I think. Nah, a big Van
Big
Vader.
Van Vader. Okay.
So, generally, when I tend to do palette swaps, I tend to keep them in the reference of video games or anime, because it's an anime-themed fighter. Yeah, I don't know. I'll think about it. Wow, I got really lost. I like spaced out there for a second.
Oh, you're good.
Gage, I know Oscar would probably be meh, but have you seen the new Saw movie? Assuming you like, or at least love to hate to watch the franchise. I have not, but I have actually heard surprisingly good things about it.
I was never big on Saw myself, so I have no interest in it.
I like the first two. The third one's okay, and then I hate the rest of them. But I've heard that the new one is really good, and that people like it. So I might give that one a watch when it's like on streaming. I know it's like a prequel to like Saw 1, so that's why. So they don't have any of like the weird timeline nonsense going on. Anyway, but I've heard it's good, so I might watch it. I don't know. Is anyone excited for the Alone in the Dark reboot? I am. I want to see what they do with it. I hope it's good because previous Alone in the Dark entries have not been. Prequel to Saw 2, actually. Okay, fair enough. Noobzilla said people also like Thor: Love and Thunder, myself included. I haven't seen it, actually.
I thought Thor: Love and Thunder was
okay.
Oh, that's right. There's a thing with the bells in this level.
Oh, also, sorry, for the people who are watching over on YouTube, I do keep bouncing back and forth. Hi, Oliver Cook, welcome in. North said Riftmaster should definitely have a prisoner palette. And me and...
Oh, because of the flame head.
Probably. Me and Austin are gonna go see Frebby around 8 p.m. Let me know what you think of the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. I've heard a lot of people really like it, but it's not doing well critically, which is not shocking. But let me know. I am actually kind of interested to see it.
Thoughts on Castlevania Nocturne? Loved it. Like, I thought it was great. I'm really glad that Maria is still the awesome Spitfire that I remember her. She's not the exact same character, but still, they did the character justice.
Hello, Nasaro30. Colton Brown said, I'm also happy that Josh and Ari have... Okay, that's a lot. I'm not reading all that.
Yeah, word salads tend to get, like, lost, guys. Just letting you know.
Congrats to Josh and Ari. They're happy parents now.
Yeah.
We'll just leave it there. Jeffo asked favorite Nicolas Cage movie.
Shockingly, I was never big into Nicolas Cage.
The new one, it's not new. It came out like 2 years ago. The one he did with Pedro Pascal where Nicolas Cage plays himself. I think it's I think it's like called The Unbearable Weight of Incredible Talent or something. Hilarious.
I think I remember that,
It's so funny. It's such a good movie. That or Color Out of Space. I really enjoyed that one as well.
What do I have currently? You know what? Why not? I'm gonna go back to my original.
Absent Coder says, your boos mean nothing. I've seen what makes you cheer. Rick Sanchez and my thoughts on critical opinions. Me! Colton
where
said...
is the... No,
Oh,
I think
okay.
I'm gonna go down, actually. Yes, I do. Yes, I do, actually.
I'm so distracted right now.
No, you're fine, you're fine.
I'm so distracted by both chats. North said
Jesus.
that we should have a crossover with the Waifu Handbook since Josh Scorcher is also helping with that. I don't know what that is.
I forgot about that.
But I will be sure to ask Josh about it.
Ah, shoot!
I apologize.
Rat
I'm
baskets.
answering a question in the Discord.
Nah, you're good, you're good.
Yeah.
Where am I? I'm not gonna heal yet because I want Necromancy to proc. There might be something I can grab here. There it is. No, let's, Hello. One sec, guys.
Are you getting a phone call?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
Hello? Good, how are you? Yes? No, I am not. I don't know, because I was only called in today for the Sunrise to supervise, Erica.
I muted the mic while you were on the phone. I hope that was okay.
Nah, you're good.
Which is really funny because it was just me silently like dancing. While
I'm just
you
gonna
were
say
talking.
right now, not my circus, not my monkeys.
Fair enough.
Apparently, like, supposedly I'm supposed to work later today. And
Oh,
I'm like,
fun!
no, I was only assigned to supervise this morning. I was not led to believe that I was supposed to work later, like Saturday night.
James
Today
Gaboy.
is Saturday, right?
Yes, today is Saturday. 'Cause I
Okay,
work
yeah,
tomorrow.
no, I was not led to believe that I was supposed to do that.
James Gaboy, thank you for subscribing. Oscar looked like he was going to choke a punk, a dance gauge dance. I see, while it was muted, because I couldn't respond to any of you guys, I missed, like, everything you were saying. Do we have a goal this time? I could see art of Tatiana as the queen. I don't think we have a goal.
No, I believe we discussed the possibility of it, but never got around to
We
like,
discussed the possibility of an art goal, but, so I'm working on this project. I don't know if anybody told you about it. No, but yeah, I've been doing a lot of art between like my real job, my regular commissions, and the Isekai project.
Yep.
So, that.
Oh Jesus!
That's why like we kind of we forwent an art goal. Just because I'm like I got a lot on my plate right now.
Okay, you know I'm just gonna go ahead and take a potion now because. Ah shoot! I didn't mean to take two of them. Crap.
Sheikah late 2023 and early 2024 will be excellent. Why? Tempest Swarm said, here's the thing, if Amber wants to make a Chun-Li themed drink, she needs to add lychee. Alright, we'll pass that note along.
Ah, crap baskets.
Zabe said, I would like to see the Castlevania team make an anime based on Julius Belmont, since he's the last Belmont, timeline-wise.
That is true. I'm pretty sure they're going to go through, like, the different, like, you know, the different Belmonts. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Josh the Night Fury, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Hey, Oscar, if you do a top 10 video game fighter pilots, would you play Ace Combat 7 to prepare?
Maybe. I'm gonna be honest with you, I was never into Ace Combat. Do I acknowledge it's a good game? Maybe. Just never got into it.
North said, that makes sense, Sheikah. You've been doing more than enough art. Well, thank you, North. I appreciate it. Also, Pingu Mori said, so, Oscar, what would you say is your favorite boss in Dead Cells?
Definitely the Three Sisters. Without question.
Okay.
Are they hard? Yes. Are they like fun? Absolutely.
Azure Knight Garo says, got a job for you, Green Scorpion.
I'm listening. Freaking.
I'm waiting to hear Azure Knight.
Okay, so I can't get that yet.
Lady of Whims says, part of me is surprised that they chose to do Richter's story after the OG series and not Simon's.
They might be going for Simon's later. Who knows? So we'll have to see where that leads.
Jeremy, see you later. Thank you for stopping by. Oh, Azure Knight Gar said it's a reference to Armored Core 6. Ah. And CMG Nate said, what would be your scariest kids show villain and anime villain?
Scariest kids show villain. That's a good question.
Absy Coder said, random question. The last time we played League together, you had been learning Aphelios. How's that going? Do you have a favorite weapon among the 5?
Definitely, I definitely still play Aphelios. Am I good with him? Not really, but I still dabble with him. If I had to pick my favorite of his weapons, I would go with Chakram. Because I kind of like the idea of, like, building up those, like, you know, charges in order to get the most out of it. Because, like, when he gets full charge on those chakrams, he gets insane.
Andrew Hase asked, might I have a suggestion for you two? Top 10 video game bounty hunters or top 10 worst video game heroes?
I actually considered doing a top 10 worst villains as well one of these days. Bounty hunters is one that I've gotten before. Will I ever do it? Not sure, honestly, because bounty hunters can be defined in many different ways.
True. And Colby Kong asked, going back to the roguelike topic, would you consider Hollow Knight as a roguelike?
Hollow Knight? No. Hollow Knight is not a roguelike.
Okay, fair enough.
It is a platforming adventure game that's like, it's more of a Souls-like than anything else.
Okay. Somebody said Hollow Knight is a Metroidvania.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hollow Knight is very much a Metroidvania.
Metroidvania and roguelikes tend to overlap a bit, but both of them, they're not synonymous.
Yes.
Ignoring Forspoken, do you think this year Square Enix has a strong line of RPGs? Octopath 2, Final Fantasy 16, Live Alive, and Star Ocean Second Story.
I would definitely say so, yes. For those of you who are probably wondering about it, yes, I am going to do an Octopath Travelers 2 countdown.
Okay.
So look forward to that eventually. What can I grab here? I'm just gonna go keep building up to that. I took a lot of damage during that one, and we got a boss fight coming up, so this is gonna be fun. Might as well upgrade everything.
Fair enough, fair enough. I'm sorry, speaking of now, my work is bugging me about stuff.
Oh, that's right!
So that's fun.
Zero boss cells recovers me fully when I use that thing. Alright, here we go.
I apologize about that, chat.
The timekeeper.
I had to answer a little work email. Forspoken sounds like it was written by the chart guys from Nostalgia Critic. The MCU and its fallout. Colton Brown says, Oscar, I got the dumb idea for a top 10. Top 10 heavy gunners. It would include human and mech characters. Like someone has a heavy gun and explosives that would level a city and scream still not enough. So you mean like all of the cast of TF2?
Pretty much. Alright, there we go. Infantry grenade. I'll pass on that. Got that blueprint, light speed, and infantry bow 7.
If Mochi screams in a forest, can anyone hear it? No, this is an Oscar stream. Now we have Kishki.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
No, Kishki's downstairs with Amber right now.
This is an Oscar stream. We got Kishki now. I've played and beaten the Ender Lilies for the third time. First time on Switch, second on PS4. What's the Ender Lilies?
You got me.
I don't know.
I've heard it before, but don't know the details.
No cat. There is no cat here today. There is a dog, though. She's downstairs. Nasaro30 said, out of the newest characters from Street Fighter 6, who is your favorite?
Of all the characters in Street Fighter 6, Jamie.
Okay.
Jamie's my current main in Street Fighter 6. Is he good? Apparently, according to the tier list, no. Is he fun? Absolutely.
You have a problem with that, I know.
Apparently.
Yeah.
The thing is, like, I don't mean to, because, like, I just gravitate towards the characters I like. It just so happens that the characters I like end up being low tier. Even more so because my other two mains are Lily and Ryu.
Mechasold Man, when it said, when are the drinks coming? By the way, there are no drinks on this stream.
Not today, though.
It's not a drink.
Today.
It's not a drinking stream.
Yeah, nah, we're gonna save that for another time.
Jeppa wants to know, Oscar, why do you hate Eleanor from Tales of Berseria?
She's a bitch.
It's so fast. You don't even hesitate.
She's a bitch. Just gonna say that right now. Does she grow? Does she learn? Yes, absolutely. But she's a bitch. Just gonna say that right now.
Oh god. If I had a nickel for every time that Oscar likes the low T character, you'd have a lot more than 2.
Oh yeah.
You'd have a lot more than 2. Josh the Night Fury said, Oscar and Gage, favorite Gundam?
Shockingly, not in the Gundam. So I couldn't tell you.
When I was a child, I was obsessed with Noble Gundam because they were a Sailor Moon reference, and I was obsessed with the fact that there was a Gundam with long hair, and that looked like Sailor Moon. So, Killua Morales said, will you ever redo top 10 most hated video game characters?
I thought about that, actually. Maybe one of these days, because that list has definitely changed. It's still my most popular video on my channel, which, like, you know, says a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Like, the thing, like, I looked at my analytics, and on the current Zeitgeist, my most popular video is top 15 arms fighters. But if we're talking, like, of all time, apparently my most hated characters list, which was, like, years and years and years ago.
God, yeah, that was like
500,000.
That was like college, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was, like, early college. Like, that was, like, one of my first videos, actually.
Yeah.
And it's still getting views. Then again, like, I'm also still getting views for, Punch-Out Wii-Boxers.
Fair enough.
Which, again, is also one of my earliest videos. So, it's just interesting to see. Do I wish people would stop watching those because they're primitive as fuck? Yes. Do I appreciate the fact that they still enjoy those videos? Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I understand you guys really like these videos, and I'm glad you do. I've made better shit since then.
Also, somebody said, I don't think there's a single Berseria party member that I don't like, though I will admit combat-wise, I don't think...
Crap. That hurt.
People like the content they like, even if they're primitive. Yeah, I mean, like, I guess in fairness to you, though, you've played a lot more games.
Yes.
In that time since you made that video. So
also, like, there are some takes that I made on my most hated characters list that I do not stand by today.
Like what?
One of them was Birdo. Take a wild guess as to why.
Yeah, that hasn't aged phenomenally well.
It did not. And like, now that I've like learned and I've grown up, I actually really like Birdo as a character now. Now that I've grown and I understand better, you know what I mean? So, yeah, that is a take that I wish I could take back, like, vehemently.
Do you still hate Count Veigar, though? Somebody else asked that in chat.
Yeah, no, I still hate Veigar. But the thing is like, now that I have a better understanding of writing.
Can I be really honest?
Veigar is intentionally hateable.
And he's kind of a nothing burger character.
A little bit, yeah.
He's a bit of a nothing burger. Like, he's not even a boss fight.
Yeah, honestly, like, a lot of that was influenced by, like, what was popular at the time, because, like, you know,
Yeah.
Alex and Josh also hated Vigor at the time. Do they hate them now? Probably, but, like, let's be real for a moment. We've long since passed that
There
threshold.
are way more detestable characters in gaming.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Guys, I'm gonna politely ask you to drop the Birdo thing in chat.
Yeah,
okay?
that is a take that I wish I could take back, but you know.
It's a take that he wishes he could take back. It hasn't aged phenomenally well. We're not gonna argue about it, okay?
All I'm gonna say is that, like, those of y'all who, like, wish to know, yes, this is a safe space, and I am an ally. So, and if you don't like that, you can go fuck off. Where am I supposed to go here? Okay, I see.
Something, your moderator.
Thank you.
Yeah. North said, Moonflower Key is usually meant to be one of the final unlocks.
What is?
I think it's relating to something in Dead Cells.
What's meant to be one of the final unlocks?
The Moonflower Key.
Oh, yeah.
Oscar being a good person, not on my watch, /J.
One upgrade I definitely want to get early is the Armadillo pack, but we'll see if I can grab that, like, sometime soon. Here's the thing, though. This is my first run, and I'm already at High Peak Castle.
Count Sojourn Paradox said, if you were a knight-type character, how would you design your armor? And what weapons would you use?
Probably a green armor, similar to the Cavaliers from Fire Emblem.
Okay.
I would definitely wield a lance, so, like, honestly, like, this is gonna sound typical and, like, dumb, but, like, design me like Oscar from Path of Radiance.
Okay.
Like, actually, though. Like, that would be the kind of character I could be.
Noobzilla, good night. Get some rest. Have fun. They said they're dipping out because it's 3 a.m. and they need to go sleep.
That is valid.
Don't stretch out your sleep schedule on our part.
Yeah, seriously, though.
The Balloon family, hello, welcome into chat. Magus Andrus said, do you ever recall trying to perform the infinite turret split?
Do I ever recall what?
Trying to perform the infinite turrets glitch.
No, never tried that. I know of it, but I've never actually tried doing it myself.
Action Production asked, I was thinking of playing the entire Fire Emblem series, but I'll focus on the Avatar games of Fire Emblem for now.
I will say this, if you're planning on playing the entire Fire Emblem catalog, good fucking luck.
Pancakes the Pop, and I don't know if you can answer this one, but Pancakes the Pop asked, what is your favorite party member from each Xenoblade game?
I only really know the first one. I played the second one for a bit, but then they just lost me, admittedly. If I had to pick my favorite party member from the first game, ooh, that's a good one. Honestly, probably Rein. Like, Rein is fun. Like, I really like the defensive type characters in RPGs, so he just fit my playstyle. And he's just a fun character, so I probably have to go with Rein.
I've never played a Xenoblade game.
I will say, Xenoblade 1 is still a worthwhile game to play.
That's the one with Shulk, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably the one I would pick.
Yeah, no, I still stand that it's a good game.
Catadeel asked, question for you, Oscar. What do you think about games that tackle heavy philosophical topics like nihilism or existentialism?
I'm just gonna say right now, I play Persona.
Never see it coming.
That should tell you my stance on philosophical games of like existential topics.
Posture check.
So yes, I do appreciate them, especially if they're well executed. One game I actually do enjoy specifically for that is fuck, I can't even remember the game, but it's the one where you're like going through the garden and you're basically playing a robot that's like following the orders of God, but then you defy him.
I have no idea. I have no idea what you're talking
Those of you
about.
who, I talked about it in the video. Those of you who watched it, you know what I'm talking about.
Cobalt Ordinary says, dang, soldiers resistance on the first run.
Talos Principle, thank you.
Oh, okay. Bless you for the season. Thank you, Colton. Didn't CMJ Knight asked, didn't Josh put Dark Souls in some philosophy category?
Yeah, Dark Souls definitely has some philosophical topics. Absolutely.
Yeah, Souls games, they're interesting in their storytelling, because it's not all laid out for you, but Souls games gets into a lot.
I actually really enjoyed the Souls series, like, method of storytelling because of the fact that, like,
Yeah.
the lore is there if you want to.
Well, one
or
of
if
my
you want it.
favorite games is Bloodborne.
Oh, Bloodborne's fantastic.
You know that.
I love Bloodborne.
I've yet to get my tattoo. I'm debating between a couple designs, but one of the ones I want to get is the Hunter's Mark.
Hell yeah.
Really, really badly. Count Sojourn said, many thanks for the answer. I've been making Minecraft models for weapons and armor. I do resource packs with PC version of the game. I can leave a link to my work if you want. Sure. I don't see why not. Jojo Leah said, thoughts on the Paradox Pokemon from Scarlet and Violet?
Oh man, I can't get that yet because I don't have the spider climb. Oh well. Thoughts on the Paradox Pokemon? I think they're cool. Can they be better designed? Yeah, but I generally like the idea. I will say, Iron Valiant, peak design. Like, I think that's actually my favorite of the Paradox Pokemon, design-wise, because rather than take a well-known Pokemon and basically just give it a fresh coat of paint, they decided, hey, what if Gardevoir and Gallade fused and became a robot? That's the kind of design I actually enjoyed when it came to Paradox, because that makes a little more sense, because it's like, oh, hey, Gardevoir and Gallade went extinct, but then, like, centuries later, they designed a Pokemon that was, like, details of both aspects. It's actually really cool.
Bowling Dude, yeah, I'm bouncing back and forth between the YouTube chat and the Twitch chat. Twitch chat just tends to have a lot more going on, so I apologize. And, Pingu Mori asked, question for you, Oscar. What made you want to do countdowns?
Ooh, that's a whole thing, actually.
That's a good question.
So, I'm actually gonna go ahead and, like, take a moment to answer that one, because that's a whole last thing.
Yeah.
So generally speaking, I was kind of struggling to find my place when it came to college. It started when I was going to community college, right? And, I started as a computer science major, believe it or not. But then I found out that computer science was just not for me, specifically because I'm not the type of person to sit down at a desk and basically just look at black and white on a screen and type in coding all day, you know what I mean? So, like, that was just not for me. I didn't want to get into that. So I switched to general studies major to get my, like, you know, associate stuff out of the way, get the basic shit out of the way, and kind of take that semester to kind of find myself. And my father, actually, is the one who, knowing I was big into video games, knowing that I was big into videos, knowing that I was big into, like, the entertainment industry, and, like, he knows that I'm a show-off, suggested going into communications. So a semester later, I became a communications and media major. During that whole spiel with that year of college, I was kind of in a bad state, like, of just, like, generally, like, trying to find myself. I was stressed out, and my general mentality was like, oh, hey, I like watching videos about video games because I like my video games. And I eventually found the Autarch of Flame, Josh Scorcher, Rabbit Luigi, and Thoughtful's Minion. Specifically those first two. I was watching Josh's and Alex's videos for a while during that period, and, like, I was kind of like, you know what? One of these days, I would like to try this one day. And with some help from with some help from my friend V and a couple of others, after I became a communications major, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try it. I'm just gonna give this a shot. I'm going to make my own countdown. So I sat down with the equipment I had access to. I didn't have a computer at the time. I didn't have a laptop. I didn't have any sort of, like, fancy schmancy editing stuff. I used the computers at the community college.
I remember this.
I used their computer labs that had Final Cut Pro on their computers in order to make all that. And I recorded with a shitty-ass microphone, like, on my phone, and just put it into the system, and I just did it. And that eventually became Top 10 Video Game Heroes. And this was after I did, like, a couple of, like, video projects for school, right? Like, I had a couple of projects, that's where, like, the mashup videos and, like, the mashup trailer videos came from. But I was like, you know what? I see Josh and Alex's videos, and I want to try this. I want to give this a shot. Who knows? Might as well, like, what do I have to lose, right? I made Top 10 Video Game Heroes, and it basically just went from there. And it got a lot of attention. I remember the very first commenter I've ever gotten. He was like, oh, wow, dude, this was really good for your first video. So that encouraged me to keep it going. And with even more help, like, V, noticed that I was doing that, and she basically was like, hey, come into this other office that has this big recording booth. Try this for your next video. And that was Top 15 Legend of Zelda bosses. And that became such a blow-up with that specific video. Especially because I had to break that into 2 parts because of the whole 15-minute, like, you know, thing with YouTube. Fun fact, I did the first part at the end of the first semester of that year. So I had to wait months to get back into the college in order to be able to use their systems again to make the second part. That video, still to this day, is one of my most popular videos on my channel, and it basically just snowballed from there. I became the Green Scorpion after that. That's the general story. If you wanna thank anyone for helping me become the Green Scorpion, you can thank V, my friend V. You can thank my dad for helping me get into communications. You can thank Josh Scorcher and Alex Roshan for inspiring me to get into it in the first place. That's pretty much the story.
When he says V, by the way, he's talking about VVGenic.
Yes.
She is in my server and the Project Isekai server, and she may be helping us with some model work in the future as well.
And as a matter of fact, she was also my original script editor.
Yes.
She was actually the one who looked into my scripts originally until Weapons Month 1 when Comic Foil came into the mix.
Mech said, oh, you've known Vivi for that long? Yes.
I've known her since high school.
Yes.
Along with John, along with Allie, along with Patty, all those guys. Like, you know the classic trope of, like, you know, oh, people tend to, like, be good friends with their college buddies. I stuck around with my high school friends. Like, most of my inner circle of friends was from high school, not college. Them being the exception. You, Zach,
yeah, because you met Zach through me.
Yeah, I met Zach through you, like, while we were at college. I know a couple of others that that are still within my circle that I got from college. Sade, who I met at Temple, and she's like one of the greatest friends I could have ever asked for. She saved me on a few situations while I was in Philly, among others. But like my general inner circle mostly consists of my high school friends, and I wouldn't trade those guys for the world. Same thing with Joe. Joe was my friend since high school. Patty, John. V, all them, and I can't say, I cannot express how grateful I am to be able to have that circle, because those guys are amazing.
But yeah, there's been a lot of questions that flew by during that. I would just like to gently remind chat, I cannot read everything.
Yeah.
There are 50 of you watching between 2 platforms right now. So I am trying to keep up with everybody. But when Oscar is telling a big story like that, please bear in mind that I won't be reading your questions and interrupting him.
Yep.
It is very rude to do so. So use your best judgment. And with that being said, we can get back to asking questions. Team Skull Elite Cross, first time chat, welcome in. Said favorite character in Crosscode. Oh, he's in a boss fight. Never mind.
Yep.
Womp. Oh, I dropped by during a touching moment. No, you're good. You're good.
No! I couldn't drink my potion. Oh, that sucks. That was the final boss, by the way.
Oh, was it? Oh, word?
If I could have beaten that, I would have been able to get the first boss cell already.
Oh, damn.
Damn, that sucks.
Yeah, that does suck. I'm sorry I saw the weapon, that boss, and thought to myself, I want that. Lord
It is a cool design.
Lord Chaos Nightmare, hi! Oscar, what's a game you played that you feel like you'd enjoy if it wasn't for one thing that really annoyed you?
Bravely Default.
Ooh, that's a good answer. That's a good answer.
Because the ending of that game annoys the ever-loving shit out of me.
It low-key sucks.
And
yeah.
the way you have to get to it annoys the ever-loving shit out of me. Bravely Default is a good game, tarnished by its story direction.
That's fair.
I could say the same thing about Fire Emblem Fates, but I actually do enjoy playing Fire Emblem Fates regardless of its story. I just really, really despise its writing. But yeah, I would say Bravely Default specifically. Man, I had something there. I was so close to getting the first boss cell on the first run.
Damn. Whoa.
Still, I can only get stronger from here, so I'll watch. I'm gonna get it this time.
North asks, what do you think on the theory that Alex Roshan possibly being part of the reason for No More Heroes return?
Oh, I wouldn't doubt it that he like popularized No More Heroes because of his videos.
Fair enough.
Like that like he kind of single-handedly brought not just No More Heroes, but also Mad World into the public zeitgeist. Like, cause
Really?
yeah, cause he also did a Mad World countdown.
Because I heard about Mad World through you.
Because I heard it from him.
You heard about it from Alex. Oh, that's interesting.
Yep.
Okay.
He did the No More Heroes and the Mad World countdowns, and that's part of the reason. Like, actually, no, that's the main reason why I got into it.
Okay.
So like, I played No More Heroes and Mad World because of him.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure that can be the same thing can be said about a lot of people.
Valence 017 said, been with you since Sniper's Countdown. It's heartwarming to see how far you've come. Have you tried Divinity 2 Original Sin? If
Yes,
so,
I have.
thoughts?
Yes, I have. Divinity 2 Original Sin is pretty good. Do I remember a lot of it? No, I don't. I played it once, and it was kind of like it was a lot. It was a lot.
Okay.
But is it good? Yes, I would say it's good.
Okay. Half-Career said, so I posted a spontaneous top 3 a minute ago. Yeah, please repost it. Like I said, I tend not to read everything when Oscar is talking about something in-depth and important.
Yeah, I cannot express enough, like, we're not gonna get to everything, guys,
Yeah,
so please do not get mad for us missing your message, because we're not gonna get it. We're not gonna get it.
I don't know what that censored word is supposed to be, but I'm just gonna say top 3 traitors in video games.
Traitors?
Yes.
I did do top 10 betrayals before, actually.
Oh.
Which, actually, I'm really proud of that video specifically. But, yeah, no, if you want to know about my... Let me actually see how much time I have real quick. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can rush to get a couple of items, because if I can get this under 2 minutes, I can get a bonus.
Oh, cool. Maxalt Man said that he's currently addicted to Baldur's Gate 3, though, both him and Amber.
Oh, yeah, no, we've been playing the shit out of Baldur's
I
Gate.
can confidently say I still have not picked up Baldur's Gate 3.
Highly recommended. I'm actually gonna go ahead and, like, rush.
Toby
see if I can
asked,
find a 4 point. Okay. Let's do this.
Did you catch Sweeney Todd at the Playhouse?
No, I did not.
Just curious.
Yeah, at the Pennsylvania Playhouse?
PA
No, I did
Playhouse?
not. I actually wasn't aware that they were playing it.
Yeah, I wasn't either. Team Skull said, I understand I often play roguelikes and lights alike, so I'm usually in focus. Yeah, and just like, again, I'm like, especially when like Oscar is going over like something kind of important and in-depth, and it's very clear that there's a train of thought, I don't like to interrupt. I think that's rude, and I think especially if it's an unrelated question, I'm just gonna let Oscar keep talking.
Not that I'm necessarily going to hold it against you, mind you.
Yeah, so if you want to be mad at somebody, be mad at me, but
Get
also...
over here!
Oh, thank you for the gift sub. Josh the Night Fury. Jeremy said, shit, Oscar, our old director, Nick C., played Sweeney. Huh.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, good for him. By the way, you guys want to know something funny? Do you see this, power-up? Igdar Orus Leox. Saves you 1 time if you die prematurely while not cursed. You cannot be picked up after the mutation selection, cannot be dropped once picked up, even if used. So do you want to know what this one means? Look at only the first letter of every word.
YOLO.
Yep.
God damn it. Cool Kermit said, have you ever played Baldur's Gate 3? Yeah, that's the game du jour in every
we've been
server
playing
I'm
Baldur's...
in.
Amber and I have been playing Baldur's Gate 3.
North asked, if you ever collabed with me, best buddy of mine, what sort of video do you think we'd make?
Oh, freaking, we would make a roguelike video! What else is new?
Oh, Josh the Night Fury redeemed, stay hydrated.
Oh, right, this.
Yeah, everybody's playing Baldur's Gate 3 except for me. Tempest Worm said I have no interest in it since I'm waiting for the possible Icewind Dale 3. I'm glad people are having fun with it.
Oh yeah.
I'm glad people are having fun with it.
I do think you would enjoy it, like me personally knowing like, you know, the kind of gamer you are. It is a daunting game though. That's the thing about it.
So I'll get to it in a second. I'm just answering more questions.
Yeah.
Andrew Haas asked, have you ever heard of a racing game called Freaky Flyers? It's a plane-based racing game with a cartoony art style. That's a mix between Tex Avery and the Animaniacs.
Can't say I have, no.
Fair enough. Cool Kermit says, love the character artwork for East Sky Showdown. Thank you. I'm doing that. That's me, I think, maybe. Oh, Kumaryu's here. Hello.
Okay, yeah. Wait a second, does that poisons enemies that wound you? Oh, okay, cool. And what do we got here? What doesn't kill me?
Also,
That's a good one.
Hi, Cobalt Ordinaire. I don't know if you've been in here, but hello.
Yeah, thank you for tuning in, everybody. Really, really appreciate the attention.
Yeah, of course. Like I said, again, like, I'm really happy everybody's having fun with Baldur's Gate 3. It's not that I don't necessarily have any interest in it, it's just, it's a long undertaking kind of
It
game.
is. It very much is.
And if you know me, I am a numero uno World of Warcraft apologist.
Yes.
And I'm trapped in Dragonflight right now, and I don't have time to get tangled up in another fantasy game.
That's valid. That's valid.
Krognius said, I saw your top 10 fighting games and I decided to try to get into them. Hopefully I can get good at MKS and get good at any fighting game. Been here for a bit now, actually. Fair enough.
Yeah, the thing about fighting games is that, like it or not, it takes practice. You're gonna get your ass kicked for the first few bit of it. That's just the reality. Cause like, the thing is, like, mastering fighting games is actually, I would say, like mastering a martial art. It is something that you need to put practice in, repetition, labbing. Like, it is something that you will need to experiment with and, like, actually practice to get good at.
Vincent Sissom asked, you mainly insect-laved in Monster Hunter, right? So what monsters make you go gunner?
I don't.
You don't?
I don't play any of the guns in Monster Hunter.
Interesting.
I am a bow main. So, I don't know if that counts, but no, I use bow. I don't use any of the guns.
Colton Brown redeemed highlight message. Oscar pulls an axe in Dead Cells, and all I can hear is Eustace saying, chop, chop, chop.
Funny thing about that, by the way, actually, I know the episode you're talking about, and my favorite thing to quote from that is when Eustace falls into the well one of the times, and is like, and will you bend and tell me that you love me?
I love Courage the Cowardly Dog.
It's such a great cartoon.
I know that some people are divided on it, but it was one of my favorite cartoons as a kid.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Monster Hunter has guns, didn't know? Yes, it does. And SPD Magenta said, I hated everyone calling you a sellout in the comments of top 10 fighting games because of Skullgirls. Skullgirls is cool. Skullgirls has been a very big point of inspiration for us for the fighting game project currently.
I remember, like, some people, like, gave me shade for the whole thing that was going on with the censorship debacle with Skullgirls.
But that
All I'm going to say right now, guys, that was a big-ass nothing sandwich.
Yeah, it was definitely a nothing burger, and,
like, people were making a mountain out of a molehill with that one.
And it definitely doesn't make it any less, like, polished mechanically.
Oh, yeah, like, the game is still good.
And, like, the game is still really good.
Mm-hmm. Like, the game is still good. It's still very solid. It's still a huge love letter to fighting games, like, one way or the other. Like, okay, so yeah, they censored a couple things and they had to change a couple colors to make things a little more tasteful. So what?!
CMJ Knight said, what's this about Courage being divisive? Oh yeah, some people hate Courage the Cowardly Dog. Like, I know a lot of people who are like, oh, I hated that show as a kid.
I will say this, though, like, I understand why. Specifically because Courage the Cowardly Dog is a very, very specific style of cartoon that can be daunting to watch if you're not into that kind of thing. Like, that's just, that's how it is. You know what? Given my build, okay, it's gonna be a little bit early, but to you who gave me the challenge, we're going survival this run.
Yeah, it was Magus.
Yeah, Magus, we're going survival this run.
CMJ, or Count Sojourn asked, Pokemon question, do you have any thoughts about Mimikyu?
Do I have any thoughts about what?
Mimikyu, Pokemon.
I like Mimikyu. It's cute.
And Magus Andrus said, people could probably call the bow a gunner weapon because it still comes with a ranged defense debuff, and it has an ammunition pool to worry about.
Yeah, it is a projectile weapon, but I hesitate to call the bow a gun. But, there are certain monsters, that will make me use the bow, depending on the situation. Flying enemies specifically. In fact, one of the main reasons I got into it is, because of, Kushala Daora. It's actually kind of funny, like, the funny story behind that. Like, people tend to get annoyed with Kushala Daora because Kushala has the whole thing of, like, you know, the wind shit, and, like, it is a stupidly annoying monster to deal with. I never had an issue with Kushala, and I absolutely love it as a monster, specifically because the two weapons that I main, Bow and Insect Glaive, are really good at dealing with Kushala Daora. So, kind of a coincidental situation there.
Fair enough. Zabes10 said Bravely Default 2 is one of my favorite games. However, I don't like the trope that Raiders of the Lost Ark made, where the heroes can do nothing and the bad guys suffer the same fate. If you play the game, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Ooh. You know what? Let's go for it.
Magus said, I said the 5th run, so you had time to build up a supply of survival weapons, but if you want to do it now, that's fine. Fuck it.
As a matter of fact, we got a really good survival weapon right here, Frost Blast.
Fuck it, we do it live.
So, fun fact, I'm cursed right now.
Oh.
I need to kill 10 enemies to lift the curse. One hit's gonna kill me.
Oh, that's fun. No.
Okay.
That's 2. Come on, Oscar, you can do it. Pave the way, put your back into it. Cursed, what is this? Curse of the Dead Gods? Question mark? I don't know if
that's a strong enemy down there.
I don't know if that's a reference or not. I lost count of all the enemies.
Got it!
Right.
There was a marker above my head that let me know how many I had left.
Oh, okay. It's a roguelike game. Ah, alright.
Like, I generally don't want to get hit anyway, but,
yeah,
you know, like, opening a cursed chest is risky for a reason.
Team Skull Elite said, hey, Oscar, ever played Crosscode NG Plus with the Sergey Hacks modifier?
No, actually. Well, fun fact, actually, I have been considering playing Crosscode. And fun fact for anyone who wishes, if you want to see some Crosscode action, go check out Comic Foil because he's doing a Let's Play of Crosscode.
Oh, he is doing a Let's Play of Crosscode.
He is doing a Let's Play of Crosscode. So if you want to like check out some Crosscode action, go check him out.
Fair enough.
Alright, I need to see if, like... I could just head over, but I want to see if I can grab as many other treasures as I can.
He's pretty deep into his Crosscode Let's Play, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
Yeah, he's...
Ay, puta madre! Hate the martyrdom. I hate enemies that have martyrdom. Just gonna say that right now. You know what? Yeah, I think this is a good point to like head out. So.
Krognius did spontaneous top three video game grandfathers.
Ooh, interesting. So instead of fathers, we're talking about grandfathers.
Grandfathers. Cranky Kong.
No. I know the inside joke.
What? You don't think Cranky Kong is the greatest grandfather ever?
I mean, no, he's not. But I know what you're referring to, motherfucker.
I know.
Oh man.
Okay. First time Oscar busted out the Spanish.
Oh, you have no idea.
So who are your favorite grandfathers?
Jeez. I'm trying to think because most video games like refer to fathers rather than grandfathers. There are some suggestions out there.
Elder
No,
Kettle?
absolutely not Heihachi Mishima. Hell no.
He's a terrible grandparent.
Hell no.
What about Elder Kettle?
Elder Kettle I can see.
Elder
He's
Kettle.
generally a good
Okay.
guy.
I love that Sheikah knows very little Spanish but understands when Oscar gets angry. Oh no, I know what that means. What he just said, I know what that means.
It looks like we're gonna go for a freezing build.
The narrator from Bastion.
Oh, that's a good
An
one.
interesting one.
Is he a grandfather?
I don't know.
I wouldn't be surprised if he was. So, like, in that case, yeah, definitely. The son of the beach. I guess that kind of works. Cosmo Kiryu, Yakuza 6, yeah, technically, I suppose, but that's kind of questionable.
Dayu's grandfather. Aww. If you don't know, Dayu's one of the characters from the project.
I don't know if we're ever gonna meet her grandfather, but
I
that's
mean, I can
definitely
always
something.
do art. I can always do concept
That
art.
could be the splash art.
Yeah.
Like of her training with her grandfather.
Yeah. Or like them eating, like having tea or something cute like that.
Let's go necromancy and
related. Count Sojourn said related to the night question I brought up. What would your coat of arms be?
oh, that. Ooh, I like that. Definitely a scorpion-based coat of arms.
Okay.
How would go about it? I'm not sure, but that's actually a really good question. Oh, fuck.
Oh, also, hi Z. Z's here.
You know what? Why not? We're risking it for the biscuit. We're going to the
in
bank.
The chest. Oh,
We're going to the bank.
we're going to the bank.
So here's the thing about the
Going
bank.
to the bank.
The bank is a risk-reward aspect. It is a very lucrative location to go to. You can get a lot of really good shit here. It is rough. The bank is a rough location.
Vane Insane asked, hey, Green Scorpion, thoughts on Dead Cells so far?
I mean, I played Dead Cells to death already, and I freaking love this game. It is a fantastic roguelite. I am not going... By the way, don't ever borrow from the freaking, bank. Just gonna say that right now.
I love the fantasy ATM.
I never borrow from the bank.
You can also leave the bank with a 100+ curse.
Yes, you
Just
can.
like a real bank.
Yeah, don't ever. I come in here to rob the bank. I don't want to deal with any of the debt that I can accrue. If I ever do. Okay, now. So I gotta go all the way down here. There we go. Here we go. Yeah, I'm going to be abusing the shit out of Frost Blast.
Josh and Fury said Oscar Z is in chat. Yeah, we said hi to Z. And Half Crooked Grin asked, what does martyrdom do?
Martyrdom is basically a term where when something dies, it it leaves something behind to hurt you beforehand.
Oh, interesting.
Like basically it's like, yes, you died, but you became a martyr and you hurt whoever killed you. That's generally the idea of martyrdom. So any enemy in here that explodes, why not? Here we go. Okay, so another curse.
SPD24 said, Ayo, am I late? I don't know. I'm not sure how long we've been going for. We've been going for a bit, but,
Yeah, what time is it?
4:44.
About a couple of hours.
2 hours? I think. 7 hours. Yes, you've missed 7 hours of us playing.
Okay, I'm gonna be careful here.
Wait, what does
let's
that
go-
say?
let's go
I
tactics so I can get
can't
much
read
better
it
help.
from here. Cool Kermit said thoughts on the actors strike, on the SAG strike.
I don't really have one specifically because I've been like dealing with that whole spiel like for a while at work,
Oh
so
yeah,
not something I'm really like too inclined to discuss.
the writers strike. Yeah.
I will say like I hope things turn out for the better for them because they deserve it. So
Oh wait, there's a bunch. Josh the Night Fury said favorite Eustace quote. Well, we did just sing the song.
yeah, that's probably it, honestly.
Would Shiranui from Okami be considered a grandfather, considering Okamiden means that Amaterasu is a mother?
I guess.
Maybe?
That's a roundabout way to go about it, but sure.
Someone said Shiranui is also Amaterasu herself, like the incarnation before her.
Oh, I see, okay. I guess.
Speedy24 says, what kind of game is this? Reminds me of Hollow Knight. It's Dead Cells. It's a roguelike.
Yep. Okay, I'm still cursed, so gotta be careful here.
Magus said, for those who don't know, one of the shopkeepers in the
Got
back
it.
is a mimic.
Woo!
Team Skull asked again, who's your favorite character in Crosscode?
Again, I haven't played Crosscode, so...
Does Resident Evil have any granddads? I don't think so. I don't think so. No.
Oh, shit, that's bad. Oh, that's bad. Got it. That enemy is super dangerous.
Tempest Swarm asked, do you know who Damashi is?
Katamari Damashi?